Mathematics is enjoyable because there's so much mathematics around you. You know, a mathematical theorem may have 3 hypotheses to be satisfied, and the conclusion would automatically transfer. I might read a dating website that says, in order to get a relationship with a woman, you got to do this, this, and this. And I'd be like, with my luck, if I did that, that, and that, that wouldn't translate into getting a relationship. I mean, there's a recipe for finding prime numbers. There's not really a recipe for falling in love. My name is Michael Holcomb, and I'm originally from the suburbs of Oklahoma City, a little town called Choctaw. And I've always been interested in mathematics, and, went to Oklahoma State for my bachelor's degree, and Purdue for my master's, and LSU for my PhD. And this is the 9th going into my 10th year at the University of Pikeville.
Realism?
Incorrect.
Romance.
I suppose we should try again.
Yes, I want to fit.
The repeating decimal of a positive number less than 37 over 37. One can multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 27. I think it was probably about 3rd grade when I started to realize that I wasn't that popular. It was harder for me to make friends because I didn't relate to them on kind of a, what did you do last night? It was more, I wanted to talk about, homework problems or spelling words. I wanted to spell words for the spelling bee. And I guess I took refuge in my books. It's still a struggle. I think I have made strides to be able to have conversations where I relate to other people. I think when I started to relate to other people better was when I was in an honors dorm, when Parker Hall was an honors dorm at Oklahoma State. And I thought that was so cool. There were people that I could relate to. It was still a struggle for me when I started to kind of go off tangent. I don't know, sometimes I've seen videos of ADHD, and I don't know, sometimes I wonder if I am ADHD. I could talk to you about one thing, and then 30 seconds later I could be off tangent talking about the Canadian Rockies. Ignacy stays here. I'm in my office. It's been a long day. Still got one more event for the evening. A board game event. Let's see, nice decorative unit tangent vectors and stuff like that on the board. I dreaded idle time because when I wasn't thinking about the next mathematical problem to solve or the next set of trivia questions to memorize, when I had idle time, I ran the risk of thinking about where I stood relative to other people. When I was at OSU, all the guys that had girlfriends, and I didn't have a girlfriend at OSU. I didn't have a girlfriend at Purdue. It was finally, when I was, second year at LSU, when I finally got a girlfriend. But over the years, the tendency to compare myself to others, I always thought it was envy. But lately, when I've been trying to increase my spirituality, particularly in Lent, I started thinking, wait a minute, you are a blessed person. How many people get to travel to 43 states, 5 Canadian provinces, 5 different countries, get a doctorate? You aren't envious. You are greedy when you want more than God has given you. That's probably not so much envy, that's greed. And when I realize that, I'm like, oh, if I'm not being envious of other people, if I'm being greedy, I'd better step back and appreciate what I have. Because I think it's hard to be envious and to be gracious. If that makes sense. This makes a parabola, and a plane like this makes a hyperbola. Those are your four conic sections.
So does math make you good at drawing?
Huh? It's a good thing you don't have to draw in quick recall. Or you might having to draw countries in quick recall. Toss up 17. My advice for people that kind of struggle like I did is to kind of find something that makes you fulfilled. I have everything I wanted. A fulfilling job, close friends. Maybe I don't have that special someone yet, but at the end of the day, I can hang my hat on this, that I do well. I may not be the best at it, but I'm going to be the best that I can be. I firmly state my uniqueness in this world.